Number 72, 72, Line 1, úvodná formácia. Number 6, 6, Shannon Couch. Number 11, 11, Helen McGivern. Number 4, 4, Christy Van Der Poel. Number 8, offset, Stacy Clear. Number 15, 15, Nicole Bell. Line 2, druhá formácia. Number 21, 21, Lily Emerson. Number 55, 55, Freya Konstig. Number 7, 7, Dani Cernuska-Fox. Number 13, 13, Felicity Gregory. Number 94, 94, Emily McNeil. Head coach, hlavný tréner, Brianna Walker. The lineup for the world playing in white jerseys. Goalkeeper, Branka. Number 1, 1, Miranda Reis. Number 21, 21, Emily Buison. Line 1, úvodná formácia. Number 2, 2, Sana Kurbisov. Number 9, 9, Akari Kukumishi. Number 15, 15, Jana Kovaličková. Number 16, 16, Anna Špíková. Number 23, 23, Vina Grimberga. Line 2, druhá formácia. Number 3, 3, Emma Simaková. Number 10, Soyo Mukini. Number 6, 6, Caroline Persson. Number 7, 7, Adriana Sarkoziová. Number 8, 8, Kristýna Zidlička. Line 3, tretia formácia. Number 4, 4, Vivian Burgenburg. Number 5, 5, Michaela Zaková. Head coach, hlavný tréner, Jakub Novotný.
Good evening here from a very chilly Dolny Kubin, but We're here in the crowd, we're heating up a little bit, and there's definitely a lot of heat to come from the action on the ice today. I'm Charlie Scam here with Freya Levy. We are here, 2 Brits commentating on a Great Britain game. Very unbiased we will be, but there is a reality here, Freya. These are your teammates that you're currently watching take on Team World. Team World have been a bit of a bogey team for them, as we said earlier in the show. What do your teammates have to do to get on top of this?
Yeah, it's going to be a very stressful game in the comms box, but I'm super excited to see them out there take the ice. This is an emotional day. I'm so proud of all the work they've put in over the last 4 years, but especially this last year. You know, they've been up against incredible challenges, but here they are united in a brand new kit with the GB flag upon their shoulders, and I cannot wait to see them get going. What they've got to do here is they've got to contain some of the Team World threats who are very experienced. You know, this team haven't played together before, but that does not mean that they are not stacked with experience, and they are fresh from a game yesterday, whereas this is GB's first time on the ice. So will Team World be tired, or will they be settled into the stadium?
Yeah, exactly. Team World have the advantage of playing the game yesterday. Maybe they've warmed up and loosened up a little bit, but here we've got the Team Great Britain roster here. This is the team that are going to be facing on Team World, and really importantly, they are coming out all guns firing. Nicole Hill, Jodie, will be in goal. She's starting in goal. And then starting 5, Shannon Couch, number 8, Stacey Quirk, 21, Leanne Emerson, 13, Felicity Gregory, and number 7, Danny Chinescu-Watts. That is firepower from Great Britain. They will want to start this game off really early and settle down into it straight away.
Yeah, they've really come out with a really strong starting lineup there. But to match them is Team World, and in goal we've got Miranda Reese, who put in a fantastic performance yesterday. Sana Koviloso in defence for them. Akari Fukunushi, Yana Kavarikova, Anna Springlova and Dina Greenberger. So like I said, they are stacked with experience. They might not have their own national teams, but a lot of these players have played together for the last 3 years. So they're really well drilled in how each other play. And this is going to be a really, really tough test for both teams. I am so nervous for the GB side, but super excited to have such a challenge in these prelim games. You know, normally you don't expect these big games until you get to the semi-finals and finals, but this is really do or die for both teams for that spot in the semi-finals.
Yeah, there's some anticipation about this game, about it being the game of the prelims. You know, both of these teams, they've got a history in a way, and they're going to. This is a game for the semi-finals, right? If you lose this game, the Team World 5th is best they can get from now on. So they're really going to be putting in everything for it. I do want to say both sides of this face-off dot, absolute threats for both teams, and that's really exciting for us. I'm really looking forward. Look, we've got a Great Britain team here. They've done a great job in Great Britain. A lot of the women players playing on the GB Open programme as well. So they've been to B pools and C pools and represented the country at the World Championship. But this is a different stage. It's the Women's World Championship here in Dolny Kubin, and they're going to want to put the absolute best ready for now. And we've seen improvements from both of these squads as well in the last couple of years. So this is really exciting.
Yeah, and talking to assistant coach Carl Nicholson earlier in the week, and he said how watching these players across the domestic league in the UK, how every single one of them has stepped up and every single one of them has made improvements. So hopefully that translates out here on the ice. And we saw Team World put in a formidable performance yesterday against Canada, and hopefully take some of those learnings into this game.
And that's a vital thing, right, as well. We are currently in the middle of the UK's domestic league. Playoffs in a couple of weeks' time. But the thing is, a lot of these players will have been playing at clubs back home together as well. So there's going to be extra chemistry there that Team World just might not have coming forward. But both of these teams are ready. And look who we've got lining up. I believe that's Felicity Gregory there for Great Britain, and Dina Greenberger, who we know is good at the face-off dot. This is so exciting. I'm so glad everyone's here. Let us know in the chat where you are. And it's time for GB versus the world.
I would say we'll get settled, but with the state of how fast we've had goals in this competition, you just can't sit still for 1 second.
Yeah, I'm watching for that 12-second mark, really.
And Shannon Couch with a fantastic pass off the boards. Dumped into the corner by goalie Miranda Reese. Chinuska Watts straight on there. picking up the puck, dipped into the middle. Unfortunately, just a bit too much power on that for Felicity to get, but hopefully 21 Emerson can pick it up and keep it in the offensive zone for them. Chiduska was there with a shot. Oh, saved by Miranda Reist. Fantastic though to see them get that first shot on goal. And I was speaking to assistant coach Carl Nickerson earlier, and he said good things happen when you put the puck on net, and that is his catchphrase for this week.
That sounds really similar to a talk I had with Jacob, head coach of Team World, who said, I asked him what his plan was for today, and he said win. And I said, that is a great plan there, coach.
That sounds successful. A great battle for the puck there. Unfortunately, just lost in the neutral zone, and Grimberger will pick it up. She's such a strong skater. GB really have to keep their head on a swivel when she is on the puck. Springlova looking strong with the puck, but Couch is one of the hardest working people I know. She will not let that get to her.
And those are two exciting players to see clash as well, Springlova and Couch. They're two unstoppable forces a lot of the time.
I feel for the boards when they're still near them. But Shannon Couch on the puck here, taking it cool, calm and collected through the middle, dumps it off to Stacey Quirk. Unlucky not to get that pass through. A great stop there by the number 9 from Team World.
We've got a roughing call here on Springlova, I think. That's going to really put a damper on the Team World in their opening momentum.
It's only the second penalty I think we've seen here at the World. So
maybe third, actually. Yeah, I think it's the third. But yeah, still, we've seen pretty clean gameplay. Springlova's not going to be happy, but she also knows she's the type of player to earn penalties, just because of how aggressive she is in her play sometimes.
Absolutely. And it's exciting, I guess, for GB to have this opportunity to take the power play. Yeah.
Fukunashi did a really good job there as well. It's sad to see that play stop there.
Oh, great! Oh, a fantastic top-bin shot there by Felicity Gregory, the number 13. I think she was just as surprised as we were to see that go in. That will be great news from down on the GB bench. That will really settle the team down. And 2024 was only the year she scored her first league goal. So to get her first international goal at the first ever World Championships is a beautiful thing to see. And killed that penalty pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think that was some unlucky stick work from Team World there. That kind of accidentally flicked it in. Stacey Quirk there with the pass initially for Chiniska Watts. It didn't make it, but Felicity Gregory got that touch on it. And then we go Coach Brianna Wagner. She is communicating, and she's been a great coach now for a couple of years for GB, and she even though being Canadian, she's going to want the win for GB just as much.
Absolutely. And we've seen a line change there with number 4 Van der Poel out on the ice, and she is a debut for this side. It's great to see her competing, and she's slotted into this squad so perfectly, and her family are in the crowd as well, which is great to see that GB have got some flags in the stands.
And you've spoken about the crowd. There is a hell of a crowd behind us. It's really exciting to see the locals turn out in support of Team World. It is a bit of an away crowd for GB here. Even though they're not playing Slovakia, the crowd is here rooting for Team World. And here we go, we've got piss on number 6 facing against Van der Poel in the face-off.
Yeah, it's great to see Kirsty take the face-offs straight away. Oh, a shot there, but well saved by Jodie Hill.
And this is the thing about Jodie Hill. You're going to need to be a bit creative, because she's used to facing the likes of Beepool and Seapool and the teams there. She's been a really, really good second goalie for GB now in the open tournaments. And so, Team World are going to have their best ready to shoot towards Jodie.
Absolutely, she was the first woman to ever record a shutout in the open games, which is just such a cool stat to have as a goalie.
Yeah.
And we've got Team USA in the building, ready to support. Shannon Couch with the puck, taking it around the back of the net. Fantastic clearance. Can we get someone on the end of it? Kirsty Van der Poel sprinting. Will they get there before icing?
Icing's been waved off. So actually, Van der Poel here is going to want to make something happen, maybe, or
great pick-up there by Quirk. Nicole Terrell with the puck in the middle. Unfortunate not to get that away, but Shannon Couch has picked it up. Great job just holding the puck there in the middle, waiting for her team to get back round her.
And again, this is the thing of para hockey. Sometimes you come off your blades a little bit and on your side, and it's about making the right plays when you are on your side like that. Nick did a great job there.
Unlucky to get the offside call there.
Yeah, that was really close offside there. But the whistle been blown, and both teams again going to make a bit of a change here. This has been a really good flowing game we've seen so far.
Yeah, really competitive. I think both sides will probably be pleased that there's a goal on the board just to settle them down. First one's out the way. Not quite as quick as Canada, USA and Norway, but a first goal for Felicity Gregory. She'll be over the moon with that.
And we have Dina Grumiger here. We're taking the face off. She's surrounded by some Czechs. Soyeon Kim is on number 10 for Team World. She's really fast. We complimented her speed in the game yesterday. And she's going to be a bit of a threat for Great Britain if they don't shut her down.
Yeah, she can really turn on a sixpence and really put in a good shift yesterday against Canada.
I don't think any other country has a reference to turn on a sixpence.
And in for the face-off again, we've got Grimberger and Felicity Gregory. And Grimberger started her career in 2021 at one of the World Para Ice Hockey Development Camps in Ostrava, and it's fantastic to see her graduate through to these competitions to compete on the world stage. Great clearance by GB.
Yeah, and it's great, being involved in the sport, being at one of those camps. You really see the development coming from these players, and they just take you home and share it. That's the thing. It's not about personal growth. It's about growing the sport internationally.
And we've really seen that with players like Springlova putting a big shot on there, who's gone home, spread the word, and been relentless for Czechia. And now they've got 4 athletes here competing for Team World, which is incredible that they are so close to their own team.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Czech team here next year. There you go, Kim just battling with Shaniska Watts there. And they're really going to want to get this up the ice and make an opportunity happen for Team World, but it looks like it's going to be icing. Yeah, look at Kim there. Great player. And again, we're seeing just 4 line changes from Great Britain. They're only working with enough players for those 2 lines, so it's really interesting to see them doing just complete line changes all the time. Terrell taking the face off against Gruberger. And we're seeing just some of that speed from Soyeon Kim there. And again, another icing Team World. Emerson's actually going to race. I think that's Springlova racing after her. Yeah,
smart there from Jodie Hill to dump the puck behind her and buy some time.
Yeah, so Young Kim is doing a really good job actually of shutting down opportunities for Great Britain. Team World are really going to value having a player like that. Otherwise Great Britain might have those extra opportunities. But Great Britain are getting around the ice. They're using a bit of speed to make these plays happen and trying to catch Team World off guard.
Yeah, their skating ability is night and day difference. You can tell how hard these players have been grafting to be at this point and to look so strong on the ice. And the whole team's been battling injuries all year, so it's incredible to see them out here looking so strong. It is standing room only in here. It is packed and we love to see it. We love the locals coming out to support and grow this beautiful game. Van der Poel looking with so much confidence on her debut, just chasing after that puck, knowing her role, getting in her shapes. and Captain Quirk battling on the boards there.
Clinging on.
Oh, what a shot from Shannon Couch, and again she'll go for a second. Oh, unlucky, just round the back.
Yeah, that was really dangerous there. Shannon Couch there making, taking a shot there. That's what anyone says. With rebounds, it can be so dangerous for a goalie. They've already made a save. If it rebounds, you've got to have that rebound control, because otherwise you're just making another chance for the team.
And the skill and the strength to get back up on your blades in a hockey goalie sled, is so challenging. So the strength of these players is unmatched.
And it's another icing from Team Wales. Team Wales really needs to be careful here, because Great Britain, they might have these plays here and setups to make something happen right off the face-off. And the last thing you want to be doing is taking unnecessary face-offs in your defensive zone.
They're really putting themselves under some pressure here and almost panicking with the puck in their clearance and just kind of hoofing it down the ice. But let's see what GB can do from this face-off. But it's won by Team World. Can McLean pick it up from the boards? Gregory under heaps of pressure there, but gets the pass off. Oh, unlucky not to find the player in the middle, but Shannon Couch is there.
Yeah, that was a great read there from Pearson to get it. And now we've got a chance here from number 9, Fukunishi.
And Fukunishi is such a strong advocate for the players in Japan. What a role model. She's only began playing in 2025, so it's incredible to see her representing her country on this world stage. Hopefully goes home, spreads the word, and we see a Japanese team in not too distant future.
Yeah, it's great to have representation from across the globe here in this Team World. It is truly a Team World, and I love to see that growing the sport outside of where people conventionally think ice hockey is played. Janiska Watts here challenging Fukunishi for the puck up against the board.
Great pass out. Couch there to collect it. Could do with some room in the middle. So confident in her sled. She has worked so hard. And a fantastic pass into Janiska Watts. Can she fight for it? Can she knock it in? Covered.
Yeah, Janiska Watts just fighting for that, trying to get that opportunity to poke that puck home.
And as you said, GB have yet to beat a Team World. They won their first ever game last year against Team Pacific, but that was with a depleted squad. They were missing key players like Janiska Watts, like Leanne Emerson, like Sarah Hope. So it's great to see Emerson and Janiska Watts back out here, and they're nearly at full strength as a squad.
Yeah, and there is now proven scorers on this squad as well. We've had Stacey Quirk, captain, scoring at international, but we've also had Emily McLean. She's scored a couple of times at World Challenges. This is really exciting to see, and I know that GB are going to be really hungry for this. This is the one time they want to make sure they get through to this semi-final, and this game is going to be their best way to seal that fate.
Absolutely. If they didn't get a win today, they'd have a really tough ask of them against Canada tomorrow to try and clinch that semi-final spot.
And we've got Team USA right in front of us, banging on the plexiglass, cheering on, I think, both of these teams really, but I know they also really want to see competitive nations as well. And they've been so supportive of Great Britain, and it's such a great game. Everyone's loving it.
Yeah, they actually donated a lot of sticks to us back in 2022 to enable us to, have the best kit and play at the best. A battle for it in neutral ice here, but it looks like GB has won it. And here's Shannon Couch. It's a 2-on-1 and it looks dangerous. What a fantastic pass into the middle. A bit too much on it. Felicity Gregory just chased that down. They'll take some time, regather themselves.
Yeah, it's been really close this game. Both teams showing their skill. I think that might be a penalty on Team World here. Yeah.
Goodness me. You can almost see a bit of frustration coming from Team World there, and they're having to kind of result in a bit of roughing, a bit of Masters of the Dark Arts there. But unfortunately, that was right in front of the referee. You were not getting away with that one, so it will be time in the penalty box.
Yeah, unfortunately, a penalty on Team World, and this is something that they're not going to want to get frustrated, because this is what happens when you get frustrated. And, you know, they're going to give away, you know, goals again. You know, the last goals on the power play, the GB have got an opportunity now to put another goal on the board. You know, the extra player up on the power play, they got 2 minutes to make something happen, and they're going to want to make it happen. And look at this.
It's just this. It's the extra digs in the back there. That's just, it's a little bit unnecessary if you ask me. But I think Team World are going to really suffer with Sun Young Kim out for 2 minutes. She is definitely one of their greatest skaters, and definitely the backstop clean-up crew for Team World. So this could be really difficult for them with her out of the game for 2 minutes. Caroline Pearson taken into the face-off. As we've said previously, what experience she brings to this team, has played in the open squad with the Swedish national team, and has been an omnipresent figure at these Women's World Challenges.
Yeah, and that is one of the things as well, that the GB players, they're as familiar with some of the players of Team World as any other team here at this championship, because we've got players that have played at every single Women's World Challenge, or, you know, especially two of them. And these GB players will respect them and be good friends with them, but also fiercely competing, and they want to get the best of them for the first time.
Absolutely unlucky to miss the puck there by Shannon, but she, as I say, they're one of the hardest workers I know. She'll go back for that again and again and again. She is a player who will just run and run and run for her club or her country.
And we've got
Team World looking dangerous. A great shot. Saved and covered by Jodie Hill.
Yeah, we've got Fukunisha there with a shot there, really trying to get a shot on that and get something happening. Still a minute 6 on the penalty as well, so GB still have another minute to make something happen, and they're going to be desperate to do so as well.
Yeah, they're almost in dangerous territory here. They need to get this out of their zone as quickly as possible. And Van der Poel with a great clearance.
The power play is going to start slipping away from GB, so they need to make something happen now on this attempt. Yeah, it's great. We mentioned before as on here on Team World, we have some players that are local Slovakians, and they've had such a reception here. You know, they're on the publicity here, and people are excited to come and see Slovakians play.
Off the back of this, I have no doubt we will see a Slovakian national team. The locals have been brilliant. Oh, fantastic hit in there. Shanushka Watts laying down the law. A great pass off the boards by Shannon Couch. A leading pass for Stacey Quirk. Can she beat Fukunishi to it? Not quite. Oh.
We're really seeing Fukunishi shine in this game. I think maybe the slightly increased tempo is really helping.
And they're looking dangerous on the attack now. Number 9, Fukunishi. She's one-on-one with the keeper, and the shot's going.
around this tournament, we have a tied hockey game as well. This is massive for Team World. Team World have some momentum now to grow. Great celebrations there. Really well deserved celebrations. Well, look at this.
The confidence.
Holding off Team GB as well.
Oh, unfortunate there to not get that save with the flip on the shot to lift it into that top right. And you can see what it means to these players.
A goal there from Makari Fuknishi, tying the game up. It's a 1-1 game here. Both teams really, really fighting for this semi-final spot. And of course, Great Britain will be playing Canada tomorrow, but they'll be realistic and they say our route to the semi-final lies in this game.
Absolutely, and it's Team World's last chance to book a place into that semi-final after their defeat against Canada yesterday. So Young Kim collecting up the puck, take it around the back of the net and sends it up the boards. But Emerson for Great Britain is there to collect it. Sent it into the middle. Can Emily McLean? Oh, just knocked over there. Couldn't get on the end of it, but Stacey Quirk chasing it down.
Yeah, So Young Kim is really covering Emily McLean. Making it awkward for her to get a chance.
Great save there by Miranda Rees to cover the puck. And number 5 on the puck now, as we mentioned, a Slovakian. This is on home soil and there is plenty of support for her in the crowd. Mikhaila Posakova as GB enter into the attacking zone. Gregory onto the puck, met by Fukunashi. The 2 goal scorers there battling on the boards. Stacey Quirk coming to pick up the puck. Is there anyone in the middle for her? Not quite, bounced off the blades of the number 3, Simakova.
Yeah, and I think Team World are experiencing a lot more physicality than they did against Canada. That's the kind of team they need to be against Great Britain to shut them down.
Oh, great shot in from Emerson, unlucky to just push it wide. I back that confidence from this GB side, you know. If your head's up and you see it, take the chance. Team World looking dangerous here with Caroline Person switching into the offensive zone. She's got a shot just wide to the left. Fantastic diving save to shut down that space there by Nicole Hill. But Team World is still looking dangerous and Pearson back on it.
Kovarikova did a great job to support and be there in support.
Yeah, she was ready for that pass, but now we can have a breakaway right back, and it's Emily McLean who scored the first ever goal for Great Britain in 2022. She's got Gregory with her. Have they got the space and time? A shot goes off the boards. Can we get some?
Yeah, and Fukunishi was right with her, skating with her. A really good opportunity, but just not fast enough to escape the Team World pack. We're just short of the last 30 seconds now as well. This is, wrapping up the final period. Both teams are going to want to make something happen for the final time of the period. And what a shot that was.
Great save.
Jodie there.
A fantastic shot from miles out, but if in doubt, whack it on goal. McGibbon here on the puck, and don't underestimate her size. You know, she has been a cornerstone of this GB defence since its inception. And that is that. What an incredible first period. It is all tied up here, GB v Team World. Talk us through that one, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to have a tied game, right, going into the second period. A lot of the other games we've seen have been blowouts in the first period. It's great to see 2 pretty level teams competing at it. 2 teams as well, hungry for the win here. This is going to progress into such a great game, I think. But Team World, I think there's players shining out of this that we didn't really see much of in the game against Canada. Fukunishi, Kim. Again, we knew Kim was fast, but she's putting that speed to great use against Great Britain here. She did concede those penalty, and with Springlova conceding a penalty as well. That's stuff that they just have to work out, because you can't be conceding penalties when you're just vying for that semi-final spot.
Sorry, go on.
Go on. Yeah, I was going to say, as we say, this is Great Britain's first game here. There is another opportunity for them, but for them, they'll be realistic. This is their shot at getting a semi-final place. And again, if you miss out on the semi-finals, the best you're going to get is 5th. GB, they want a medal at this competition. They were one of the first 3 nations to be involved, and they want to stay in the top 3.
Just another look at that shot there. Chipped it straight over the keeper. Love to see it.
Some real dangerous chances as well from GB. Shannon Couch there, both with the shot and the deflection. We will take a short break now. We'll be back in about... We'll look at that shot from Fukunishi. She did such a great job there, flipping that over Jodie Hill.
Yeah, it's difficult when you're one-on-one with the keeper, but unfortunate not to get the save there. An incredible goal, and she'll all smiles. She'll be really pleased with that. At her debut, this is her first competition, and look how dangerous Team World look with the puck as they come into this offensive zone.
Yeah, they're having real opportunities here, and they taking the shot and that's exactly what you have to do when you have the puck. You need to take the chances. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Go get a cup of tea, coffee, and we'll see you soon.
We need you to join the next generation of women in para-ice hockey.
Para-ice hockey is an exciting, fast-paced sport.
Athletes with lower body physical impairments sit on sleds and use their sticks to skate.
It is a game of speed, skill, and teamwork.
Our sport is growing fast, with more women joining than ever before. But there's something even bigger on the horizon. In order to compete as a women's division in the Paralympic Games,
we need more women from around the world to join us. The mixed tournament has been a Paralympic event since 1994.
But there's only 3 women that's ever competed.
That's why World Para Ice Hockey is developing a women's division.
And you can be a part of it.
You don't need any experience to get started. Just a drive to be part of something amazing. We're building a future where women's para ice hockey has its own place on the world stage.
And we need more players like you to make that dream a reality.
So reach out to World Para Ice Hockey today. We'll connect you to your national organization.
Tell your friends, share this video, or come out and play.
같이 파라 아이스 하키 하자.
and welcome back. It's the start of the second period here in Dolny Kubin. It's been a great first period of hockey, 1-1 after the first 15 minutes. Freya, give me a take on that.
Yeah, it's been an incredible first period and it's all tied here. Team World are doing an incredible job at shutting down GB's offensive attack, but also their breakouts just look so dangerous, and GB really need to work hard to try and stop that because they're just such a threat on the offensive attack.
Yeah, and as we always talk about, all-female reffing crew here. We've got Melissa Swears here as the referee with lines people, Brooke Nunemaker and that's Yvonne Fix and from the USA, and Eva Molikova from Slovakia, again a local referee, linesperson here in Dolny Kubin. I want to say hello to some of the people watching at home. We've got people watching from Wiltshire in England, in Ireland. It's really great to see people watching from everywhere else as well. We're really excited here. This is the international sport that's growing. It's not a sport that's been contained to, hockey nations, quote unquote. Really excited to see people around the world watching, getting really excited. And here we go. We are 30 seconds away from puck drop. What do GB and Team World need to do to get that advantage over each other now?
Yeah, this next period, because these teams are both so evenly matched, this next period is going to all be about the team that makes the least amount of mistakes will be the most successful. So if Team World can kind of slow down on some of those penalties, if GB can make some more stick-to-stick passing, I think both teams are going to see success here in this second period.
Yeah, and there's hype here from the crowd, especially Team USA right in front of us here. We've also got some members of Team Canada as well, mixing together. Some other hockey competitions that wouldn't be allowed, but it's all about the love here, and we're here for the start of period 2, and GB win the face-off and bring it right back.
Oh, a fantastic pass off the boards there, but Fukunishi is there on it, dependable for this world team, the goal scorer in that first period, and a really smart and smooth skater.
And GB are just applying the pressure there. They're making sure that Fukunishi does not get that opportunity anymore.
Springlova with the dump pass to Fukunishi, who sends it down the ice. Dumped it into the corner, but number 6, Shannon Couch, there to collect it and respond on the attack. Ooh. Oh, so unlucky there as the puck slips under Stacey's stick and she wasn't able to get it into the zone in time for Shannon Couch to cross the blue line.
And again, we're seeing that first, really strong first line from Great Britain here. We've got Couch, we've got Quick, we've got Emerson on the ice, Gregory, Chiniska Watts. Those are the 5 big players that GB have. They want to utilise as soon as possible, early on into the period.
4 of which actually played in that groundbreaking Beeple competition back in 2022, and it was the first all-female lineup. Caroline Pearson was also there, so it's fantastic to see the women breaking into this open squad and really spreading the word about the women are here, the women want to play, and it's incredible to see them thrive out here. Couch on the break down the left wing. Can she get it across to Quirk in the middle? Well defended there by the number 2. Ah! And it's in! There's a goal!
Yeah, that was a great shot there. Really clever shot as well. I'm not sure if that was Gregory again who got that goal, but
the smile on her face would tell me Gregory shot that one. That's 2 for 2 for her.
And we got, let's take a look at this. So Shannon passing it out to the middle, and there was an attempt to clear there.
An attempt to clear there by Sana Kufaloso. Unlucky there that Felicity Gregory was straight on the offensive transition to know where to put that. And that's her second goal of the game, and she will be over the moon with that.
And she goes right back to the centre to take the face off as well.
Gives GB a bit of breathing space, but we know how quickly Team Well can respond, so they can't get complacent here.
This has been really exciting stuff so far, and I don't think the action has stopped quite yet.
A battle for it in neutral ice, and it's crossed into the offensive zone. Great stop there by the number 5, who is experiencing so much support here and the home crowd. Michaela Kosakova, there are Slovakia flags aplenty in the stands today, and it is all for those 2 players. Oh, great stop there, but picked straight up by Felicity Gregory.
Yeah, that was a great attempt there from Mugenberg, the German.
Yeah, one of 2 German players out here for Team World. With Miranda Reist in goal as the other, hoping to build their own side.
I've seen that we've got some viewers from Germany as well. Obviously, I imagine cheering on Team World, but and that's the thing, right? It is GB versus the world right now, and they probably feel that as well.
Yeah, I do think that first period would have calmed a lot of nerves. Getting a goal on the board straight away would have been fantastic for this side. You know, for many years, you know, they'd go down a goal and their heads drop. So to see them come out and fight, and to see them take the lead now in the second period is great to see. But of course, I don't want to be accused of being biased.
And this big line for GB, a lot of them have stayed out so far as well. We see McGivern as back here in defence. As Quirk, Janiska Watts, Gregory really fighting for the puck.
Stacey Quirk with a great pass in the middle. Can she just score to get it? Ah, lucky, a fantastic save by Miranda Reist. Really smart, cool and composed to come out and collect that puck. Team World just can't seem to clear it at the minute.
Yeah, Team World bodies flying everywhere at the moment. All trying to dive for that puck, but we've got Kim, we know she's dangerous, and that GB going to want to shut her down instantly.
Grimberger collects the puck and they're into the offensive zone, and they are so dangerous on the attack. So Kim is taking it, one pass off, shot's gone, saved by Nicole Hill and collected by McGivern.
Yeah, Hill dived for that to try and cover it up, but it's still in play right now.
Yeah, the threat is definitely not over, and you can see the GB get back into defence. Springlover sat there ready for the blast, ready for that shot.
Team World doing a really good job actually keeping hold of the puck after that attempt. But GB do clear it out. Team World collect and they're ready to come back in.
Great communication there from the 2 defenders. GB really needs someone on the breakout on the end of this. Can Quirk beat Dina Grinneberger to it? The 2 captains of these sides with the weight of this competition on both their shoulders.
They have a shared history too. They both met each other at that first development camp where they both started playing. This is really exciting stuff.
It is end-to-end stuff here.
Yeah, we're going to see an icing call against Team World there. Really, really exciting stuff here. Obviously on an icing, Team World can't make a change, but GB can if they want to. And this is what I love. Shannon Couch here, coming all the way down the ice just to communicate with Hill there. Give a bit of a fist bump, keep the momentum going. What a leader. I mean, GB have this established leadership group now, right? And, you know, we've really seen that on the ice.
Absolutely. Shannon Couch is a cornerstone of this GB team, not just on the ice, but in terms of locker room vibes as well. Not a great DJ, though. I'm going to put that one out there. I wouldn't leave her in charge of the aux cable. And Stacey Quirk collecting it here. There's a player down a stick. It's Springlover as she heads back to defence to collect that stick. McGivern with the pass off to number 8. Off the boards. She chases her own pass. Can she beat Grinneberger there? Van der Poel getting into the middle on her debut. Oh, unfortunate just to lose her balance. But Shannon Couch there to the clean-up crew with a shot. Oh, fantastic save by Miranda Reist.
Yeah, it's getting really physical here. The issue is that a lot of these teams are bumping into each other. We got a penalty on the play here. Yeah, it's a team penalty, it looks like, against Team World. It's Grimberger as well, I think. Captain in the penalty box is never good to see. Yeah, Dina Grimberger there. She's going to be really frustrated with herself.
Oh!
Yeah, that's it. If you've not watched para ice hockey before, teeing is a really important rule. It's an additional rule that we've got to ice hockey, and you know, it's about not using the front of your sled to make contact with another player. That's really dangerous, and obviously we want to keep players safe, we want to keep players healthy as much as possible, especially in such a physical sport. When you're hitting, you want to be doing side-on hitting, using your shoulders, and you see a lot of players like kind of turning right at the last minute to make sure that they can make these big hits. But unfortunately, sometimes you're a bit too slow using the front. Basically, anytime you use the front radius of your sled to hit, no, it's got to be a penalty, because it can have really bad consequences should the worst happen.
Yes, I have had the front of a sled to the head, and it was not ideal. But it just shows the absolute skill of these players. It takes an enormous amount of control of your body to get that hockey stop, to twist your sled round to go shoulder to shoulder rather than toe to toe.
And we've got another Team GB power play here.
McGivern doing a great job keeping it into the offensive zone. The pass through to the middle, unfortunately just crossed the blue line. GB will recycle, but they know they've got time here. They will have the composure to take this to the whole 2 minutes and use every advantage they can.
And look at who Team World have out right now. They've got Fukunishi, they've got Kim, two really fast players, and then Springlova. We know she's physical. We know she can get the puck off players. Pearson, again with that experience, a great player, experienced in the World Challenge as well. This is really exciting stuff, and it's getting really physical now.
Great save there.
Yeah, that was a really, really great save. Look at that ice, it's beautiful.
Don't get ice like that back home.
Yeah, I mean, everyone here has done a great job. You know, all of this building staff, Zamboni drivers getting cheers as he goes around. Yeah, it's a really great facility here in Dolny Kubin.
And they've made us all feel so welcome. The city, the stadium, the locals. It really has felt like a home from home for these players.
45 seconds left on the power play for Great Britain. They're going to want to get this puck now, make something happen, but Team World are just going to dump it.
Coming around the outside catch to get a shot off, stopped by Shannon Couch, the number 6. Oof.
Yeah,
Sung-Young Kim is just such a dangerous player. She's fantastic to watch skate.
It looks like there's a penalty for Great Britain as well. So yeah, it's just a 2-minute penalty, I believe, for that. but still, it's a power play they're about to give Team World that they wouldn't have wanted to. Team World can really capitalise on this now. As Dina Greenberg comes out of the box, just as they're setting up for a play as well. They have to come back out of the zone, get onside, and then they can make something happen. GB, really good box formation. They're really going to want to make sure they don't give any opportunities away. It's going to be a long 1 minute 20 for GB.
They're doing a great job of being disciplined, not going out too far. The ref waved away.
The ref is waving that goal off. Yeah, the ref has waved that goal off. I want to see a replay. I wonder if there's some interference going on. Such a tough call to make as a ref when you're in an environment here. The crowd is completely against you as the ref here. Even the USA staff are calling for that to be given. I'm not sure the ref's going to be given pressure here. Let's look at this.
Oh, fantastic shot in there by Springlova. I'm not so unlucky to not be able to reach out the back there. And Grindenberg are in with the rebound. Not sure why it was waved off. And play continues with the face-off. Team World will want to get their revenge for that call. And Sun Young Kim on the puck. And she can be so dangerous. Team USA up on their feet for this Team World team as they're on the attack. And the shot goes. Fantastic stop there by number 7, Januska Watts. Springlova takes it round the back. Goalie Jodie Hill done a fantastic work to cover the post there and make sure that back door was not open.
Yeah, Team World are going to have to battle this frustration, and they're still on the power play. They need to make that happen again for them.
Oh! Great shot there by the number 6, Caroline Preston. And they are scrapping for this puck.
Yeah, and the power play is about to end for Team World as well. 13 seconds.
Unfortunately, just to miss that pass, and it will take the pressure off GB.
And this could be dangerous because GB are about to get another player in a couple of seconds' time. Vanderpool's ready to get out.
And GB back to full strength. Kanishi is such a cool, calm leader on this team when she's on the puck. Considering she's only been playing this year alone, she looks so strong out there.
Yeah, and GB offside there. Shannon Couch should have known that she was going to be offside in that position, and they still went forward for the puck as well. Yeah, this is a really tense game here. I think Team World will feel a bit aggrieved from that goal being waved off. And it's about making sure that frustration doesn't get to you and getting yourselves back on the board.
Absolutely, we don't want to see that lead to mistakes or penalties. You want to do your talking on the scoreboard, so you have to sometimes let those ones go. You know, you can't change the referee's mind. The refs have an incredibly tough job, and we simply wouldn't have a game without referees.
And Captain Dina Grimberger there, she is a veteran of this competition, of the World Challenges, of Team World. She's been one of Team World's greatest performers, and she's going to be really frustrated and wanting to get Team World back on the board, get them back level, and eventually get them in front. There we go, Shannon Couch as well. Bit of a mistake there, bringing the puck onside. Some of these shots are great. You can really see the focus on the athlete's face, and all the smiles you get when they come off the ice, they turn on this competitive athlete face, and they're always ready for business. Again, GBR have this opportunity now with the icing call, getting the best bodies on the ice.
And into the game, we are seeing number 55 making her debut, Freya Austin from the Peterborough Phantoms. So first time on the international stage and her first time in a GB vest.
Yeah, and it looks like this is offside for Great Britain. Freya Austin tried her best there to keep it onside, but the GB will just reset and dump it back in. Chinerska Wash there, just a fierce competitor, fighting off Team Wheel players.
And what a warrior she is. You know, the 2022 Women's World Challenge, she came back to compete just 6 weeks after giving birth to her gorgeous daughter, Isla Rose. So what an athlete and what a role model for women out there.
Yeah, I actually saw it's quite full circle really, because I saw Danny posting the amazing poster that she had made, you know, knowing that she was just a couple of weeks old with that First World Challenge. So yeah, it's great. I'm sure that goal as well would have worried GB. They would have been thinking, you know, we could have been in a 2-all game now. That's going to be in the back of the minds there. But look who they've got out on the ice now, ready to go. Again, it's Captain Quirk, Chinerska Watts with Gregory as well.
Too much on that one. Will it be wait for icing? Oh, unlucky from Couch on the pass.
We've got Freya Austin on the ice as well. She's a new player to this. You know, it's really great to see that even the countries that have had their programs going now, they're still bringing in new talent to the sport. It's really important to see.
Yeah, definitely, and it shakes up the locker room a bit, and I think it's really healthy for teams to have that pathway and to have that depth. And yeah, it's fantastic to have two debutants here for Great Britain in Freya Austin and Kirsty van der Poel, and they really slotted into this team well.
Gregory just dumping out of the zone, and then we've got Quirk racing for it.
Oh, a battle there between Stacey Quirk and Sung Young Kim. Sung Young Kim has absolutely put a shift in this today for Team World.
Yeah, she's really impressed me with her speed. We knew she was speedy, but she's putting it on show here against Great Britain and winning opportunities as well.
A great leading pass there by Caroline Person, and this is number 10, Sung Young Kim coming in. She's got 15 in the middle. Oh! Have they called offside?
Yeah, that was unfortunately just offside. It was called. I can see the lineswoman there with her hand up. Look at Coach Jacob there. I'm not quite sure he knows what's happening, but he's ready to coach his team no matter what.
But at least he looks cool.
Yeah, great looking coaches we've got here.
Look at the crowd we've got out here, the noise, the atmosphere. It really adds that extra layer for these athletes out there. It's incredible to see the support for not just para-ice hockey, but female para-ice hockey. And it'll really help us grow the game across the globe, and especially here in Dolny Kubin, Slovakia.
Yeah, off the fifth there. Jan Emerson here for Great Britain. Passing the pick out to Quirk. Thing is, her teammates know that Quirk has speed, so they can make these speculative crosses across the ice and know that she's going to get there to collect it.
Oh, great pass in. but fantastic defence there from the number 8, Kristina Zidlica, who's on her debut today, showing absolutely no fear. Sorry, debuted yesterday, but showing absolutely no fear in defence there.
McGivern here is just going to collect the puck, pass it out. Watching out for Grimberger, just coming, barreling towards her. Januska Watson, no fear.
Ooh. Emerson there to collect it, sends it. There's no one on the end of it.
Yeah,
GB needs to get wriggles on.
there for GB. Yeah, team were collected. Not enough legs on it, thankfully, but
Fukunishi coming out down this left wing, and she's looking so strong. She's got 3 with her. It's 3 on 3. Oh, great knowledge and great discipline there to kind of pull back and avoid that offside call.
And yeah, you can just see great communication there from Jodie Hill there, just giving Emerson some tips, I imagine, in a friendly manner and really communicative. And Hill will just cover it there, cover that puck. We'll reset for a face-off.
Yeah,
1 minute 13 left in the period to go.
What a leader in this side is Jodie Hill, you know, with discipline, authenticity, and just strength from the side. She's a cornerstone to this team, and she can't wear a letter, but she's a fantastic leader in the leadership squad. A multi-sport athlete as well. She competes in sitting volleyball. She's the captain of the Great Britain sitting volleyball team, and is the second woman ever to reach 100 caps in sitting volleyball. Brianna Wagner there.
Head coach there of GB. You know, she's done a great job with these athletes and working with them. She's really passionate about the growing the sport in the UK as well, which is what you really love to see from a GB coach.
Team World have a fantastic opportunity here if they can get themselves organised. But it looks like Quirk will swoop it up. The leading pass. Oh, what a fantastic pass! Did Gregory get on the end of it? We know Song Yeon Kim is a fast skater.
Yeah.
Will she catch them?
Gregory here really needs to watch out for Kim.
Oh, great pick up there by Januska Watts. Great patience to keep it under her sled. Can she get the shot off?
Yeah, she's been swarmed now by Team Will players. And there's not quite the support there, but McGinn's going to come in.
She had 5 of them on her. Oh, unlucky to lose a stick there.
Yeah, that was really unlucky for McGivern there.
The GB have got time, they've got space, they can reset. They need to clear out that offensive zone.
Great under the sled pass there from Emerson to get it up to Quirk. They've got a chance here now.
The experience in Caroline Persson there to just swoop up the puck and take her time.
Yeah, we've got some great athletes on this Team World here, but they're being cheered on by the fans here. Again, like we said, it's a packed house, standing room only. We've got so many of the other teams also here watching their competitors but cheering them on at the same time. Weird dynamic in a World Championship, but it's great and I love it.
Absolutely, we've got 6 seconds left here in this second period, and it is 2-1 Great Britain. And that is the end of the second period as both teams go into the sheds here. I think the coaches will be really pleased with that performance. A lot stronger in that second period than the first period. I don't know if there was nerves, but it seems both teams have really settled down and settled into this game.
Yeah, there's going to be some questions though, I think, from Coach Jacob there about that goal. I think they're going to want that to count, and yeah, it's going to be really tough for Team Will to kind of get over that and come back. They're still at a deficit now because of that. They're going to want to come back in the third and really stamp their authority and making sure that they're still in with a chance of getting through to that semi-final.
It is all to play for in the final period. 2-1 Great Britain. Both teams, it's a do or die game to make that semi-final. and join us back here after the break. We'll be back with you in about 14 minutes for the final period of this game.
We need you to join the next generation of women in para ice hockey.
Para ice hockey is an exciting, fast-paced sport.
Athletes with lower body physical impairments sit on slides and use their sticks to skate.
It is a game of speed, skill, and teamwork.
Our sport is growing fast, with more women joining than ever before.
But there's something even bigger on the horizon.
In order to compete as a women's division in the Paralympic Games,
We need more women from around the world to join us.
The mixed tournament has been a Paralympic event since 1994.
But there's only 3 women that's ever competed.
That's why World Para Ice Hockey is developing a women's division.
And you can be a part of it.
You don't need any experience to get started.
Just a drive to be part of something amazing.
We're building a future where women's para ice hockey has its own place on the world stage.
And we need more players like you to make that dream a reality.
So reach out to World Para Ice Hockey today.
we'll connect you to your national organization.
Tell your friends, share this video, or come out and play.
같이 파라 아이스 하키 하자.
Well, hello and welcome back. We are about to start the third period here, and as we look through some of the highlights of the first two periods, and this is Felicity's second goal off the rebound, assisted by the number 2 Kufalosa for Team World. We are seeing some front field fierce action here between Team World and Great Britain. Sun Young Kim with a fantastic shot. She is such a dangerous player and has been a real cornerstone for this Team World side. Shannon Couch with a long shot. If in doubt, whack it at net. As coach Carl Nicholson says, good things happen when you put the puck on net. And here we see the controversial goal that was denied, deemed to have not crossed the line, we believe, which hopefully does not become a decider for this team. As we see it here from the second angle, that is a very, very tough call. But we're about to get underway. We've got 2 minutes until the final third period starts. Charlie, how excited are you to finish out this game and to potentially secure semi-final spots for both these teams?
Yeah, I know. So I think both teams are really going to be feeling it now, especially after that quite controversial decision that's been made. Jacob Novotny is going to tell his team, okay, we need to go again, we need to get another goal on the board just to even it out. Miranda Reese is going to be feeling the pressure and she comes back onto the ice here. You know, I think GB are going to throw a lot, because I also think on the GB bench, they're going to want to make sure that wasn't the deciding factor of this game. They're going to want to make sure that they're here on what they believe is their own merit and that they deserve to be in a semi-final. You know, this is a really tough game. We knew this was going to be close. I wasn't expecting it to be this close. We got Coach Bria there. She is such a phenomenal force, and I know she would have been chatting to the team, running through what they need to do. And yeah, you can see it just constantly communicating there with the team. Yeah, still smiles, I guess. They're in the lead. There's going to be smiles, and GB just going to be focused on making sure that they can keep that lead and improve on it as well. Jodie Hill here. I think she wanted that goal back that she let in. I think looking back, she'll really regret that, and she'll want that back. And hopefully, we're going to see two goalies absolutely resistant to letting anything in at this point.
Yeah, we are down to the final 15 minutes in this do-or-die game. Both teams hoping to book their place in the semi-finals on Saturday. And at the face-off, we have Caroline Pearson and two-time goal scorer for the GB side, Felicity Gregory. It is getting loud in here. We have got Team USA, Team Canada, Team Norway. Everyone is here out to support, not just to check on the opposition, but to support each of these nations in their campaign at this first ever World Para Ice Hockey Women's World Championships. And we're straight on the attack with Fukunushu. We know she can be dangerous. She has been dangerous before. The shot goes. Oh, great defense there by number 6, Shannon Couch, and a fantastic stop by Jodie Hill.
Yeah, that's the thing about Shannon Couch. She's going to put her body in the way, however possible, to make sure she's protecting Hill in that net.
A fight for it here on the blue line. Team World will have to clear out. Chanushka Watts just fighting to get that puck out, dump it off behind her.
And we know how relentless these two players, Springlova and Chanushka Watts, are. Stubborn, in fact, you might say. But yeah, they are really going to fight tooth and nail to make sure they are winning the puck from each other.
Absolutely. And GB could do with clearing it out here, because Team World can get very organised very quickly. We know the speed on Sun Young Kim and the skating ability of Fukunushu, who is on the puck right now, looking for bodies in the middle, but she'll take it on her own. Oh, off the front of the sled of Gregory there. Unlucky to not get a shot on goal. Great.
Springlova here on the puck. We know what she can do when she's got the puck. She's a brutal shooting talent, as we know.
Couch here just waiting to get balance, having some patience. Will send it up the boards. Will they have a breakout? Emma Maria Simakova was fantastic there to keep it in play, keep Team World in this offensive zone and to really keep that pressure on Team GB.
And the two number 6s there just competing for the puck. Two women athletes with experience of B-Pool and championships as well. Yeah, we're just seeing GB, there's not much action going on. They're all a bit stuck, it seems. They really need to clear the space because they're all bunched in together. You can see Shannon Couch coming down, making some space, making sure there's a passing opportunity, and there's a relentless fight right there for the puck.
Tanuska Watts has lost the stick, but it's not stopping her, having a little dig in there, trying to poke that puck free.
Emerson with a great clear then as well, and Quirk is going to chase it, but we know Fukunishi is going to beat her there.
A fantastic skater, considering she's been on the ice less than a year. It is really unbelievable to see. Springlova with a little nudge pass into the offensive zone, but there's no one home for Team World to collect that. And GB will collect it up with a heap of time to just cycle that up the boards and get it out of the zone. A beautiful pass there by number 6, Shannon Couch. And Felicity Gregory on it, but Fukunushi for Japan, for this Team World, representing her nation and Team World, has had an outstanding game tonight. Gregory on the puck, looking for someone in the middle, a fight for it on the puck with that number 5, Michaela Hasakova, the Slovakian, who knows this rink. This is her home rink, hometown, and she's got all the support in the world in the stands behind us.
Yeah, I'm sure both teams are just going to take this little break here as the whistle goes. We reset at a face-off.
Line change here from Great Britain. Terrell taking the face-off now alongside. Oh, I thought it was going to be number 2 then. I don't think Team World know who's going in. Of course, number 6, Caroline Pearson, who's been so dominant for this side, such a leader on this team.
There's actually a penalty on the play. I didn't quite notice that.
That's number 3, Emma Marie Simakova, heading into the penalty box. What can GB do now with this power play? Stacey Quirk collecting the puck. Great communication there to leave it for number 6, Shannon Couch. She'll be looking for that pass in the middle. Someone with their sticks down. She's going to take the shot herself. Great save there by Miranda Reese to cover that post, that inside post, and deny that look.
I'm just noticing quite a lot. The Great Britain players are running into each other quite a lot. They need to make sure they're communicating and staying out of each other's way, because not only can they hurt each other, you know, that would be devastating in itself, but they're also keeping themselves out of position by doing that.
Yeah, they kind of keep tying themselves up on each other's sleds. We noticed that back down on this end. So hopefully a bit more heads-up hockey and a bit more communication. It's so tough to hear each other out on the ice or on a normal, quiet training session. It is practically impossible to hear each other on the ice with the noise in this arena. It's fantastic turnout here at the Winter Stadium in Dolny Kubin. Couch takes it up. The way she can weave through traffic is exceptional. Dumps it off the boards, but a miscommunication there for Emily McLean not to follow that. And now she takes on the number 9, Fukunishi. In comes support from Greenberger. Quirk on the puck. Will she take it round the back? Get themselves some space. Terrell doing a great job on the front of the post there.
Yeah, Nick Terrell there, she was just too much in the crease there. There's 35 seconds left in this power play here. I'm really interested to see how Team World are going to hold back Great Britain from scoring another, getting another point ahead, and how Team World can then rebuild, get themselves back equal. There'll be that semi-final they're thinking about with 10 minutes left in the game.
Round the pole on the puck, sends it into offensive ice. but picked up by Fukunishi. A leading pass off the boards. What a beautiful pass. And number 8, Kristina Ziglica from the Czechia. On the puck now. Ooh, I said on the ball. There we go. It was going to happen once this trip, weren't it? Shannon Couch cleaning it up. And Van der Poel looking to break out. Looking for that pass. They got bodies up the ice. And GB are looking dangerous here.
Both teams are playing at full strength.
Team World back to full strength as number 3, Emma Simakova, back out onto the ice and straight into the action as she battles with Helen McGibbon there in neutral zone. Not quite realising the puck was under her stick there.
Yeah, we've seen McGibbon as well. She's been with the program for a while now, not just in that initial 2021, but she's been competing before. Great defender for GB to have. Here we go, Couch.
Ooh, sandwich between the two world players, but fearless to still get the shot off.
And that was great work from both Fukunishi and Kim to make sure they just shut Shannon Couch down. They know that some of these players are really, really scary scoring chances.
Great to keep the puck alive in this offensive zone. Will Sung-Yong Kim skate it out or send it out the boards and chase after it?
And this is the point in the game as well where they're going to start hitting. It's going to become really tough for them to stay out and give them the 100% on the ice.
This is where the strength and depth in your team is so important.
You see there's Leanne there, Emerson, she is going to be exhausted. Both of these teams have been skating so hard and trying so hard.
Absolutely, it's fantastic to see her back out there on the ice. We really, really missed her as a squad back at the 2024 Women's World Challenge in skiing.
And those are the picks we're talking about at the end of the stick. And GB try to come away with the face off there. Fukunishi actually picks it up, and it's a 2-on-1. Helen McGibbon is racing Fukunishi. Emerson doing a really good job picking up the puck.
Clears the blue line. Really shut down all the pressure of that attack. That looked really dangerous from Team World. And some of these players are putting in such a big shift. As you said, fatigue will be hitting in now. We have just under 8 minutes left to go in this final period. We've all to play for. This could go either way. Oh, jammy shot through the middle there. And can Gregory get on the end of it? Not with Fukunishi in the building. She has been formidable for the side.
Yeah, it seems like GB are really wisening up to knowing who can get to the puck before them.
Oh gosh, we got 2-on-1. This looks so dangerous. Grunenberger, can she get the pass off? Number 10. Really smart to Sung-Yong Kim to just slow it down. Gets the shot over the bar. Really smart to cycle it back out. Make sure she can get a great look in. GB needs to protect that back post. Well covered by Jodie Hill.
Yeah, Jodie Hill covering that puck, protecting it. Things are getting a bit hairy then for GB. Some good chances for Team World. Let's take a look at this. Kim. We know she's a great skater, but we also know she's got the skills to send that puck home as well. Just going above the net on this occasion, but they came right back around for another attempt. And there we go, we got Fukunishi as well. Another great competitor here. Yeah, and look at this team chat on the ice during this break. And it's going to be so important for them to be on the same page at this point in the game. And look, we've got players here from Team World communicating. Jacob Novotny there. I mean, it's great to have this calibre of coach here at an event like this.
Definitely, and he's got a very busy calendar for the next 6 months. You know, with the Paralympics just round the corner, it's incredible to see the investment they're making in the women's game to send such a high calibre coach to the games.
Yeah. And, we've got some great teams also investing in their women's side. Jacob, come on, we know you can do it.
They have 4 players here, which is incredible to see. And Anna Springlova has really been dominant in that development of the Czechia side. To go from one player, just her for a few years, and now to have 4, they are so close. You just need 7+2. So if you're sat at home and your team hasn't got a team here, you need 7 outfielders, 2 goalies. Get involved. We want to see you here in sleds, and we want to have even more teams back here next year.
Yeah, there's so many athletes who really deserve to be competing at the Paralympics, but we need more teams to fill those spots. So if you're at home in a country that hasn't got a national team right now, why don't you just start one? It's easy as that. Get in touch with World Para Ice Hockey and they can help you.
And McLean will cross into the blue line, but Fukunishi has been a dominant force here, just to be the clean-up crew for Team World.
Yeah, it almost turns around. Whenever GB turn around, Fukunishi is there to be right on the puck with them.
They need to clear out the zone. Emerson's down, really struggling to push off that right hand. Great patience and control with the puck to wait until her team had cleared the zone, dump it into the corner and regather the troops.
We see Sana Kogisolo as well out there, and number 2 for Team World. She's been a great player as well. We've seen at these Women's World Challenges, and I'm really excited for her to find a home nation team. Oh, that was a great pass there. Shannon Couch across the ice, didn't quite connect.
Unfortunately deflected off the front toe of a sled.
And this is the thing, that GB don't have the time to make decisions. They need to increase their decision-making ability, because whenever they get the puck, there's a Team World player right there next to them ready to take the puck off them.
Yeah, they've really done their homework on this GB side to know where to be and when to be. Oh, unfortunately no one on that back door to slot that one in, but Shannon Couch there to clean it up. Team World under heaps of pressure here, but holding themselves strong. Springlover in, pass it through the middle. Sana Kovisalo with a great clearance. And she's out here hoping to inspire both her daughters, and I think she's done that.
Yeah, I think just even getting on the ice, you're an inspiration to me. So, yeah, there's lots of proud families here and at home. Stacey Quick there, a great job keeping that in for GB. I don't think GB realised that they had the opportunity there, that Stacey was keeping the puck alive in the zone there for them.
A great leading pass as they're looking dangerous now. They're coming into the zone. It's Son Young Kim with the ball. What? Good defense from the number 6. Unfortunately lost the puck there, number 10. Oof, big hit in there.
Yeah, there's big opportunity there from Son Young Kim. We know Shannon Couch is a physical player, fast and physical, and really good job taking Son Young Kim out, but it looks like she is going to the box.
At the 2024 World Challenge, she actually snapped her sled in half going into the board, so we know she's a big hitter and she's here to compete, and she does it with such a smile on her face.
Let's take a look at this.
Oof.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a swear word from her there, but yeah.
She's PG this year.
We did have some comments saying surprised Shannon hasn't been in the bin yet. Yeah, she's in the penalty box now. Team World have a really vital opportunity, and Jacob Novotny is going to relish the fact they have this break in play to talk to his team.
And GB really will miss Shannon Couch on this penalty kill. She's a really, really strong defender for the side.
And there we go, we got some communication there. I think Jodie might be saying, you're in my way.
Chanuska Watts winning the puck there on the face-off. Clearing it out. Can we get on the end of this.
Yeah, the pressure's going to be on for both teams now. Team World are going to have to score, use this opportunity. There's 3 minutes left in the game. They'll win 1 minute 30 of it. They've got a power play. Spring over here. We know she's...
Just wide.
Yeah, we know what's going to do. Sometimes she's on the puck. Really great offensive player. And GB are now cleaning up Gregory again. But Team World are there to clean up. We've got... Grimberger there, captain, passing that out to Kim. So-Young Kim, we know what she can do with the puck.
Real composure we're seeing here from the Korean player. Oh, great shot from the top, deflected. Oh, unlucky there.
And what great work from Team World there to make that chance happen, have someone backdoor knowing. And now they need to make sure they get it back into their offensive zone. But Janiska Watts is racing down after Kim. Springlova there to spoil, pass out to Springlova. I'm not sure she quite sees it.
27 seconds left on this penalty till GB are back to full strength, and they are really looking in trouble here. Team World are dangerous on the attack. Oh! Heads as the puck goes over the boards and into the GB bench.
Yeah, I think GB are going to welcome that mistake there for the face-off to come back. Team World there, really relentless, really presenting a threat to GB. There's 1 minute 55 left of this game. As it stands, are we going to see a Team World goal? Are we going to see Team World take it to an overtime? I'm not sure I'm quite ready for overtime between these two teams.
I did not budget for overtime.
Pearson against Janiska Watts, and GB win the draw, sending it straight up the ice.
Oh, and on goal.
I think that might count as a shot on goal. And Stacey Quirk is challenging for the puck straight away. But Greenberger is going to collect it, and she's rushing towards the GB goal. There's still an opportunity here for Team World.
Caroline Presson there just to collect that as Greenberger lost her balance on her sled. Back behind the goal by GB to try and give himself some space to clear this out. But Team World are still on the attack. And GB doing a great job of bringing in their formation defence. They are back to full strength now. The penalty is over, and there is just over 1 minute left of this opening game for this Great Britain side.
Fukunishi's going to collect this puck now, bring it back in. One last push, 1 last minute for Team World to make something happen. And it's intercepted there by Shannon Couch, fresh from a stay in the penalty box.
Rittenberger on the boards there. Trying to keep possession of the puck. Trying to wait for one of her teammates. Beautiful pass out there to So-Young Kim, who looks so dangerous in that position. Pass to the top of the... Can GB break out? There is 34 seconds left in this game. Can GB break out?
Fuganishi just skating for her line there to collect the puck. Make one last chance happen. 25 seconds left on the clock, and it's in GB's defensive zone. Greenberger there with the puck.
Oh,
passing it to Kim. Kim doesn't quite get it, but Fuganishi might be able to collect it now. It's come out. Springlova as well.
There's 7 seconds left in this game. Can they get a shot off? Any shot will do. Shannon Couch will just take this puck and look after it and wind the clock down.
This is heartbreaking. It's 2 seconds left and they've been called offside.
Fukuishi looks devastated. She has put in such a shift for this team.
I wish there was a space for both of these teams. We've seen them fiercely compete right now. Team World are going to be devastated, especially with that goal not counting.
A very controversial call.
And there we have GB defeat Team World.
For the first time in their history, they've got the win over Team World and the second win of their careers.
I cannot fault Team World at all. Fukuishi, Kim, all these players have been doing such a great job. We've seen such a great from across their bench, Springlova, really great, and of course, Captain Greenberger as well. She has put an absolute shift on, but GB do take the win. This is history for them. They never defeated a combined Team World. They defeated Team Pacific. But look how much it means to this crowd. This is a ticket now to the semi-final for them.
Yes, absolutely. They play Canada again tomorrow, and that will determine whether they go through as Seed 1 or Seed 2 in that Pool B. And the disappointment on the Team World face, I can't help but feel for them. A controversial goal denied in that second period, but they have fought tooth and nail for this game, and there's some standout stars in this squad. They will play on Saturday against Australia for 5th and 6th.
Imagine though, we've got all these countries represented on Team World. If we have these as leaders of those countries with national teams, what an exciting World Championship we're going to have. And everyone is on their feet here for these two teams. This is so great to see, and there's just such honour between these two teams. They're having a great time on the ice.
Yes, we've got 9 nations represented here on Team World. Germany, France, Finland, Slovakia, Sweden, Czechia, Japan, Korea and Latvia. As we pause here now for player of the game.
Again, we mentioned it earlier in the game earlier. It's Kelly, our result manager's birthday. She's actually presenting one of the awards tonight. Yeah, again, there's so many people in the back rooms here that support this and make this show happen. We see such great matchups on the ice, but it's all the work that happens in the back room, and there's so many great women in that room as well making it happen.
Yeah, the sport just would not run without those stars, and it's incredible to see them out there and being recognised. And the player of the game, of course it is, it couldn't have been anyone else. What an impressive shift she put in on this game, and it's number 9, Akari Fukunishi from Japan.
Yeah.
Who just started playing this year, so this is her first year playing the sport, player of the game.
And that's real magic, right? Your first year playing this sport and you're player of the match in such a tightly contested game. This must mean so much, and how great will it be to see her return, hopefully in the future with the Team Japan. She's absolutely gutted, she put her heart into that game, but she should be still proud of the performance she's put up.
Absolutely. And of course it is the 2-time goal scorer, Felicity Gregory, getting player of the game for GB.
Yeah, Felicity Gregory, those 2 goals.
And she only scored her first domestic club goal last year, so she's on full force here to now get 2 international goals under her belt. Felicity Gregory, who plays out of the Manchester Mayhem back in the UK.
Again, we've got 2 great teams here, but yeah, and like we said, you know, Team GB, a lot of their athletes are competing on the same teams or at least against each other as well. They are so used to it, whereas Team World, they're all from completely different countries. Some of them might have never played with each other before. They're putting in such a great shift considering that, and it's real great to see them competing at this high level at World Championships.
And their tournament does not end here. You know, they've got another game to play. It's not the game they want to be playing in, but they've still got an opportunity to win. As we break now for the Great British National Anthem.
most women reaching their heads on stage with you. Great British anthem, and look how much it means to this group of players. They've done so well. They've, for 3 years they've been working so hard, and now they're still in contention in their first game. They're still in contention to get a medal, and that means a lot to them, and it means so much to be in the position that they are. Look at the smiles on their faces, and look, my commiserations go to Team Will, because they put out such an amazing game there. They might feel aggrieved a little bit about this result, but GB will be going forward. They've got a game tomorrow against Canada, and they're going to be, on one hand they'll be celebrating because this is their target, this is their kind of game to beat, and then they move on tomorrow to Canada. Canada, we've seen a brutal team. They can punish some of these mistakes Great Britain have been making, and they need to rest up, be on their A game, ready for tomorrow.
Yes, Great Britain have never beaten Canada, and we know what a strong side they are. So they have got another job to do tomorrow, but this definitely takes a bit of the pressure off and gives them a very strong standing in that B pool. And as we look through the highlights here, this is the first goal of the game. A little cheeky chip shot from Felicity Gregory into the top bins. Straight over the keeper's net. She will be so chuffed with that. Unfortunate from Miranda Reese. And here's Fukunashi. Comes straight with a response. She looks so dangerous on the attack. Boom! Straight on the right-hand side. And you can see what it means to her. She had such an exceptional game today. Oh! A fantastic second goal there. Unfortunate not to get the full clearance. It's so tricky to not get the bobble on the puck there from the number 2, but punished for that mistake. And here is that controversial goal, which was denied off the post, deemed not to have crossed the line.
Yeah, it's rather brutal when you look at it from this angle as well. But here, look, we've got 2 great games coming tomorrow for everyone as well. We've got USA versus Norway at 4 p.m. and we've got Canada versus Great Britain at 7:30 p.m. Great Britain will be looking to repeat exactly what they've done here today, and Norway, it will be a great test for them to face the USA after beating Australia early today. We've had a great time. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this. Please join us tomorrow. Look, we love commentating on this, but we love you guys as well also joining in and sharing the joy. These teams now will go rest in bed, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Same time, same place for 2 more fun, fast-packed games. Thank you for joining us.
Good night.